Forget omega-3 supplements. These two vitamins at night can rebuild muscle while you sleep. For seniors over 60, this simple bedtime trick restores strength, energy, and mobility faster than most pills. Stay until the end, because the second vitamin is the real game changer you don't want to miss. Let's talk about the first game changer, magnesium. Specifically for seniors looking to build muscle, the type you need is magnesium glycinate. When you incorporate magnesium glycinate into your nightly routine, it acts as a silent architect, powerfully activating protein synthesis. This is the intricate process your body orchestrates to repair and meticulously rebuild muscle tissue precisely when you are in your deepest slumber. Beyond this crucial rebuilding effort, magnesium gently relaxes your muscles and soothes your nervous system, guiding you into those deeper, more restorative stages of sleep where the magical release of growth hormone occurs. This growth hormone is indispensable for comprehensive muscle repair and recovery, particularly after the age of 55 when its natural production begins its undeniable decline. Furthermore, magnesium plays an essential role in transporting amino acids directly into your muscle cells, ensuring that the valuable protein you consumed throughout your day is actually utilized efficiently to construct new muscle fibers. Without adequate magnesium, your muscles are simply unable to recover or grow effectively, no matter how much high-quality protein you consume. What's truly alarming is that a staggering 80% of seniors are magnesium deficient, yet standard blood tests often fail to detect this, primarily because only about 1% of your body's magnesium resides in your blood. The vast majority is meticulously stored within your bones and other tissues. Many common medications often prescribed to seniors, such as diuretics, proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux, and various diabetes medications, actively deplete magnesium from your body, inadvertently accelerating muscle loss. Compounding this challenge, your body's ability to absorb magnesium declines significantly after age 50 due to a natural reduction in stomach acid production, making it incredibly difficult to extract sufficient magnesium from food sources alone, even if you consistently eat magnesium-rich meals. A significant study published in the prestigious Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition revealed that magnesium supplementation led to remarkable improvements in muscle strength and overall physical performance in older adults. The researchers firmly concluded that magnesium is paramount for muscle protein synthesis, particularly during the vital nighttime recovery phase. Participants who diligently took magnesium before bed showed measurable increases in lean muscle mass over an impressive 12-week period. For optimal results, aim to take 300 to 400 milliliters of magnesium glycinate approximately 30 minutes before you settle down for the night, ideally paired with a small glass of water to enhance its absorption. If you lean towards acquiring magnesium naturally through your diet, consider this delicious dinner: grilled salmon accompanied by a generous side of sautéed spinach and roasted pumpkin seeds, topped with a delicate sprinkle of dark chocolate shavings for a truly indulgent dessert. This single meal alone delivers over 200 milliliters of magnesium, and the healthy fats present in the salmon simultaneously aid your body in absorbing the magnesium even more effectively. But listen carefully now, because there's a vital twist. There are certain supplements that seniors absolutely must never take at night if their goal is to build and maintain muscle, and I will unveil exactly what these are later in this video. However, before we get to that, you need to understand something profoundly important. Magnesium alone is not enough. If you're diligently taking magnesium but neglecting this next critical supplement, you are unfortunately missing out on truly substantial muscle growth. Your body requires both of these remarkable elements working in perfect synchronicity, or you will regrettably continue to lose muscle, regardless of how much magnesium you consume. This second supplement dramatically amplifies magnesium's effectiveness and kickstarts an essential process in your body that diligently rebuilds muscle while you are deep in sleep. Without it, magnesium's ability to build muscle is severely limited. Now for the second cornerstone of nighttime muscle building, zinc supplements. For seniors aiming for optimal muscle growth, the most effective forms are zinc picolinate or zinc glycinate, as these variants are significantly better absorbed by your body compared to common zinc oxide. When you take zinc at night, it triggers a powerful boost in testosterone production during your sleep. This is absolutely critical for comprehensive muscle repair and robust growth, especially for men over 55, whose natural testosterone levels invariably decline with age. Furthermore, zinc actively supports over 300 enzymes within your body that are directly involved in protein synthesis. This means it efficiently helps convert the protein you eat into tangible, robust muscle tissue. Zinc also plays a vital role in fortifying your immune system while you sleep, which in turn prevents the detrimental muscle breakdown that often occurs when your body is busy fighting off inflammation or illness. Additionally, zinc profoundly enhances the quality of your deep sleep cycles, and a deeper, more restorative sleep directly translates into a greater release of growth hormone, accelerating your muscle recovery. Without sufficient zinc, your body simply lacks the essential tools to build or effectively maintain muscle mass, no matter how rigorously you exercise or how much protein you consistently consume. A groundbreaking study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlighted that zinc supplementation in older adults led to a significant increase in both lean body mass and testosterone levels. The researchers meticulously observed that participants who incorporated zinc before bed experienced an impressive 30% improvement in muscle strength compared to those in the placebo group. They concluded that zinc is fundamentally essential for preserving muscle mass and maintaining physical function within aging populations. For optimal results, aim for 15 to 30 milligrams of zinc picolinate or zinc glycinate approximately 30 minutes before bed. It's best to take it on an empty stomach or at least 2 hours after your dinner. Be mindful to avoid taking it simultaneously with calcium or iron supplements, as they can unfortunately compete for absorption. If you prefer a natural dietary approach to boost your zinc intake, consider this powerful dinner: a succulent grass-fed beef steak paired with roasted chickpeas and a vibrant side of sautéed mushrooms and asparagus. This nutrient-dense meal delivers over 12 milliliters of zinc and provides an abundance of the crucial amino acids your muscles need for optimal overnight repair. Finish this feast with a handful of pumpkin seeds for an additional potent zinc boost. Now here's what most people genuinely don't know, and it's a critical revelation. While magnesium and zinc are undeniably powerful allies in your quest for muscle growth, they become entirely useless, or even worse, potentially harmful, if you combine them with these next 3 common supplements. The third one in particular is absolutely everywhere, and I would wager you've taken it at least once this very week. Even more alarmingly, combining these with magnesium and zinc can actually lead to a toxic imbalance within your body, and that is precisely the last thing you need as you strive for better health. Thousands of seniors are unknowingly sabotaging their muscle growth every single night by consuming these seemingly innocent vitamins, completely unaware of the silent damage they are inflicting. Having dedicated years to meticulous study of nutrition research and tirelessly assisting countless patients in their fight against muscle loss, I've collaborated closely with esteemed scientists focused on preserving muscle strength as we age. What I ultimately discovered was truly shocking. There are 3 specific vitamins that seniors must immediately stop taking at night if they are committed to building and saving their precious muscle mass. First, you must avoid iron supplements at night if your goal is to build or protect your muscles. This revelation might come as a significant shock, especially since hospitals routinely offer iron during checkups, and doctors frequently prescribe it for conditions like anemia, general fatigue, and low energy levels. I'm sure many of you take it daily to combat iron deficiency, weakness, and to boost your red blood cell count. However, the profound truth is that when you take iron at the incorrect time, particularly in the evening, it gravely disrupts your sleep. It often causes uncomfortable stomach cramps, nausea, and persistent restlessness. For seniors dedicated to building muscle, this timing is nothing short of a disaster, because deep, uninterrupted sleep is precisely when your body enters its prime state for releasing essential growth hormone and diligently repairing muscle tissue. If iron keeps you awake or plunges you into poor quality sleep, your muscles simply cannot recover or grow efficiently, regardless of how intensely you train or how much protein you consume. Iron is most optimally absorbed in the morning because your body utilizes it more efficiently when it's paired with vitamin C, which is abundant in common breakfast foods like orange juice or strawberries. Taking it at night not only wrecks your precious sleep, but also actively blocks the absorption of both zinc and magnesium, the two critical minerals you just learned about for their overnight muscle-building prowess. Here's a piece of knowledge most seniors are unaware of. Iron and calcium directly compete for the same absorption pathways in your body. So, if you're taking both at night, you're likely absorbing almost none of either, essentially just wasting your money. A compelling study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine definitively found that iron supplementation taken in the evening significantly reduced sleep quality and increased nighttime awakenings in older adults. Researchers concluded that evening iron intake actively interfered with natural sleep cycles, which in turn directly impacted muscle recovery and physical performance the subsequent day. Allow me to share the story of Margaret, one of my 62-year-old patients. She came to me utterly frustrated. Despite eating well and exercising regularly, she was consistently losing muscle and felt perpetually exhausted. When I meticulously reviewed her supplement regimen, I discovered she was taking iron at bedtime. Convinced by her doctor that the timing didn't matter, I promptly advised her to switch her iron intake to the morning with breakfast and reposition her magnesium and zinc supplements to nighttime. Within an astonishing 4 weeks, Margaret reported sleeping soundly through the entire night for the first time in years. Her energy levels skyrocketed, and after just 3 months, she had gained an impressive 5 pounds of lean muscle mass. The second vitamin to banish from your nighttime routine is B-complex vitamins. This might truly surprise you, but B-complex vitamins are among the worst supplements you can consume at night. After all, doctors commonly recommend them for boosting energy, promoting brain health, and supporting nerve function. I'm certain many of you take them daily to combat fatigue, memory loss, and to support your metabolism. However, the unequivocal truth is that when you ingest B-complex vitamins at the wrong time, especially in the evening, they overstimulate your nervous system, keeping you wide awake and disruptively alert precisely when your body desperately needs to rest and repair. B vitamins, particularly B12 and B6, act like rocket fuel for your brain and metabolism. For seniors committed to building muscle, taking them at night is a direct act of sabotage against your goals because they prevent you from achieving those crucial deep sleep stages where profound muscle repair and growth naturally occur. Without adequate deep sleep, your body cannot produce enough restorative growth hormone, and instead of building up, your muscles can actually begin to break down. B vitamins are best utilized in the morning because they effectively convert the food you eat into sustained energy, providing you with the vital fuel you need for the entire day ahead. Taking them at night is akin to consuming 3 cups of coffee right before bed. It forcefully hijacks your natural sleep cycle and leaves you restlessly tossing and turning. Here's another vital piece of information most seniors don't realize. B vitamins significantly increase brain activity and neurotransmitter production during the night, which is the exact opposite of what your body requires when it's attempting to power down and initiate recovery. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine discovered that participants who took B-complex vitamins in the evening experienced significantly delayed sleep onset and a marked reduction in REM sleep compared to those who took them earlier in the day. The researchers specifically noted that nighttime B vitamin supplementation directly disrupted the natural circadian rhythm and resulted in poorer muscle recovery markers the very next day. Let me introduce you to Ryan, a 68-year-old former athlete who sought my help, desperate to regain the muscle he had lost over the years. He was diligently doing everything correctly, lifting weights, consuming ample protein, and taking his prescribed supplements. Yet he always appeared utterly exhausted whenever I saw him. When I inquired about his nightly routine, he casually mentioned taking his B-complex vitamin right before bed, under the impression that it would somehow aid his body's overnight recovery. I immediately advised him to switch this to the morning, to be taken with breakfast. Within a mere 2 weeks, Ryan called me, genuinely amazed. He was finally sleeping soundly and uninterruptedly through the night. After 6 weeks, his muscle mass measurements noticeably improved, his strength dramatically increased, and he joyfully reported feeling a full 10 years younger. And finally, the third and perhaps most shocking supplement to avoid at night is high-dose calcium without magnesium. This revelation will likely astound you, considering calcium is perhaps the most universally recommended supplement for seniors. After all, Doctors consistently promote calcium for robust bone health, osteoporosis prevention, and to significantly reduce the risk of fractures. I'm confident many of you faithfully take it daily to combat bone loss, strengthen weak bones, and meticulously preserve the integrity of your skeleton as you gracefully age. However, the profound and often overlooked truth is that when you take high-dose calcium at the wrong time, specifically at night without adequate magnesium, it tragically blocks magnesium absorption and paradoxically leads to severe muscle stiffness and agonizing cramping. For seniors ardently striving to build muscle, this scenario is a complete nightmare. Here's why. Calcium taken without its vital counterpart, magnesium, doesn't migrate to your bones as intended. Instead, it dangerously deposits itself in your soft tissues and muscles, causing them to become tight, weak, and ultimately incapable of growth. Rather than diligently building strong bones and flexible muscles, you are literally calcifying your muscle tissue, effectively transforming it into something stiff and unyielding like concrete. Calcium is most effectively utilized in smaller, divided doses throughout the day, always taken with meals, and critically, it must be carefully balanced with magnesium in a precise 2:1 ratio. Taking high-dose calcium alone at night is genuinely dangerous because it directly competes with magnesium for absorption within your gut, meaning you end up effectively absorbing neither. Here's a critical fact most seniors remain unaware of. Without sufficient magnesium, calcium floats freely in your bloodstream and inappropriately deposits itself in your arteries, joints, and muscle tissue instead of its rightful place in your bones. This leads to concerning arterial stiffness, persistent joint pain, and profound muscle weakness. A significant study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition unequivocally found that high calcium intake without adequate magnesium led to increased arterial calcification and a significant reduction in muscle function in older adults. The researchers alarmingly discovered that participants taking calcium supplements alone at night had considerably lower magnesium levels and displayed clear signs of soft tissue calcification, which directly impaired their physical performance and muscle strength. Let me tell you about Dorothy, a 71-year-old grandmother who came to me burdened by constant muscle cramps and inexplicable weakness. She couldn't fathom why she was growing weaker despite faithfully taking 200 milliliters of calcium every night before bed, just as her doctor had recommended. When I tested her magnesium levels, they were shockingly and dangerously low. I immediately instructed her to cease her nighttime calcium intake and instead placed her on magnesium glycinate at night while incorporating smaller, balanced doses of calcium with her meals throughout the day. Within a miraculous 3 weeks, Dorothy's muscle cramps completely vanished. After just 2 months, she triumphantly reported feeling stronger, far more flexible, and her muscle tone visibly improved. She even joyously resumed gardening, a beloved activity she hadn't been able to participate in for years. Now, I genuinely want to hear from you. Which of these commonly taken supplements have you been incorporating into your nightly routine, perhaps without ever truly understanding the potential damage they were causing to your muscle growth and overall health? Drop a comment below and share your experience. I make sure to read every single one. If you are absolutely serious about finally building strong, healthy, and resilient muscle at your age, I have meticulously put together something truly powerful, designed exclusively for you. My 30-day muscle rebuild meal plan is overflowing with over 90 meticulously crafted, high-protein, magnesium-rich, and zinc-loaded recipes. Each recipe is designed specifically to maximize your overnight muscle growth and recovery. Every single dish is perfectly timed to synchronize with your body's natural muscle-building cycles and meticulously avoids all the detrimental supplement mistakes I've just exposed. Plus, I've included an exact timing guide that clearly shows you precisely when to take your magnesium and zinc, and crucially, when to properly take iron, B vitamins, and calcium, ensuring they genuinely help rather than hinder your essential muscle growth. You'll discover the direct link to this complete meal plan prominently in my pinned comment below and within the video description. But here's something even more groundbreaking that I simply must share with you. Tomorrow I am poised to unveil a revolutionary daily ritual that can rebuild muscle at an astonishing pace. This simple routine has been rigorously and clinically proven to increase muscle mass by a staggering 34% in seniors over 60, all without requiring any changes whatsoever to your existing workout routine. This life-changing information is being released to my subscribers first and only my subscribers. So if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, do it right now. You absolutely cannot afford to miss tomorrow's video. Trust me when I say this muscle-building secret will fundamentally change everything you thought you knew about gaining strength and vitality after 60. I guarantee you've never heard this profound information anywhere else. I'll see you tomorrow.